Have you ever realized too late that someone was saying goodbye? I woke up one morning alone in my bed. The side my wife usually sleeps on was cold, telling me she'd been up for a while. I frowned and rolled out of bed, heading to the closet to grab some clothes. Her side of the closet was completely empty. I woke up fast when I saw that I ran to the dresser next, but her drawers were also empty. Then I ran through the house, opening every door, calling her name, searching everywhere for her. She wasn't in the house. I tried calling her on the phone, but she sent me to voicemail. My heart raced in my chest as I quickly dressed in my clothes and called my best friend Mikey. A female robotic tone told me the number was disconnected, so I called his wife next as I frantically pulled my car out of the driveway. She answered on the first ring. "What? Is Mikey there?" I demanded sharply. "It's an emergency," she sniffed, her voice sounding like she had been crying. "No, he isn't here," she replied after a moment. "His dresser and closet are completely cleaned out. There's no sign of him anywhere." My heart dropped and my blood ran cold. "I'm on my way," I said, hanging up the phone. As I drove, I thought about the night before. It didn't make any sense. Mikey had come to my house around midnight, banging his fist on the door and liquor on his breath. I let him in and we sat in the living room together. I got him some water that he chugged, and for a moment he didn't speak. I thought he was having problems with his wife, so I was there to listen. But when he started talking, it was about how he wished to move out of the state and his wife didn't understand why. He felt like he had no purpose here anymore. He had lost his job earlier that day, and he didn't know how he was going to be able to afford to take care of his wife anymore. He was falling apart, and all I could do was be there for him and comfort him. I thought we had a good conversation. He left the house to go home around 3 in the morning, and I went up to bed, holding my wife in my arms. I shook my head to clear it as I pulled my car to a stop against the curb in front of the house Mikey shared with his wife. I leaped out of the car and hurried up to the front door, ringing the doorbell until she answered. I pushed my way into the house and began searching for Mikey everywhere. Like my wife, he was just gone. His wife stood in the living room looking lost and confused. I pulled out my phone and called my wife again. This time she answered on the third ring. "Where are you?" I demanded. She cursed loudly. "Mikey, how do you shut this darn thing off?" Her voice sounded far away from the phone. A second later, it went dead. I stood there in shock. No way. They were together? Anger filled me. I opened the Find My iPhone app and saw they were stopped at a diner across town. I glanced at his wife. "Do you want answers?" I asked her. She was pale but nodded in determination. "Let's go." We hopped in my car and drove to the diner, storming into the building once we parked. We spotted them immediately in the back booth, enjoying slices of pie together. They looked like they were on a date, like they weren't breaking our hearts. "What is going on?" Mikey's wife yelled, storming toward them. My wife immediately paled when she saw us, and Mikey's eyes went wide. He glanced at me in confusion. "Did you not understand anything I said last night?" he asked. I glared at him. "I didn't think you were going to take my wife and run away," I snarled. Mikey shrugged. "We fell in love," he said. "I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but we fell in love and decided to move out of town together. We thought it would be best for everyone if we disappeared for a while." For a moment, I just stared at them, unable to believe this. Then I saw red. I leaped forward and punched Mikey in the face, knocking him back in the booth. He laid there in a daze, and my wife started screaming at me as she rushed to comfort him. I just stared at them coldly. "I hope you both enjoy your lives together," I said calmly. "I'm done." I turned and strolled out of the diner, never seeing them again.